Hello and happy Tuesday. My name is Wendy Lee from CreativeLeeYours.com. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the US and happy you're joining me today in the studio for a little bit of craftiness. Yay, 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 yay. Oh, so fun. Yes. Are you guys having a great start to your week? Tuesday. Hello and happy Tuesday. My name is Wendy Lee from CreativeLeeYours.com. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Good grief. We do not want to hear the recording in the background. So that's how much a delay there is, right? When we stream on to our different platforms. All right, so let's jump in for some fun today. First, I want to say thank you to all of you that joined us this weekend for our Maker's Mojo Creative Escape. We had so much fun. Oh my gosh, it was so much fun. We ended up having 2 days of fun. We started on Friday afternoon with our welcome event kickoff, and we had 2 presentations on Friday. And then the bulk of the presentations were on Saturday. We had special guests, and oh my gosh, all the projects everybody is creating are just fabulous. So much fun. So if you missed it this round, don't miss the next one. Of course, we do have the videos and PDF tutorials for purchase available for purchase. If you are interested in that and you missed the event, just let me know. The other thing I want to make sure you know, and I should be sending an email out shortly to my email list, is they have launched a few more celebration items. So you guys know it's celebration time, and for every $50 that you spend, you get to choose an item out of this brochure for free. Sadly, there's 2 things already sold out. There was some note cards and envelopes, which were on page, let me find them, page 8. These lovely little items, those were sold out very early on. And then over the weekend, my favorite, the tree lot dies, sold out this weekend as well. Oh, so sad if you missed those. But the good news is Stampin' Up! Has launched 7 more choices. So we've got the Timber 3D embossing folder, the Flowers of Home dies, the silver foil, the gingham embossing folder, dots and stripes die, daffodil die, seashell 3D embossing folder, craft gift boxes, the aspen tree dies, and some brushed metallic cardstock. So I will be getting this out shortly, and I will also post that up on my website under the celebration information in case you're not on my email newsletter. So hopefully you're on my email newsletter. If you're not, subscribe. You can do that. We'd love to have you join us. All right, let's switch over and get started on our crafty fun. Yay! All right, today we are showing some products from the Textured Chic Suite. So this is the project we're going to make, is this gorgeous card here. Lots of fun. We got some subtle stamping in the background, some little tone-on-tone stamping, a little layer of vellum to soften it, the gorgeous textured cheap paper, some little die cut elements. Of course, got to have some fun twine on there, and then we're bringing our design to the inside as well. So much fun. So this is the Season of Chic stamp set and coordinating chic dies. Love, love, love this. And then the Textured Chic Specialty Designer Series paper. I gotta tell you guys, this is so pretty. If you've not tried this one yet, it's one of those things that when I first saw it in the catalog, I was like, yeah, I can take it or leave it, no big deal. But the more I play with this, the more I love it. And I don't know if you noticed a sneak peek of projects behind my head when I went live, but the Maker's Mojo team is teaming up, and we are bringing you guys a 5-card class to go. So we're kitting it up. We've designed 5 fabulous cards. We've got a PDF tutorial, and we will be sending that out to all of our registered guests shortly. So registration ends August 12th. So don't miss that. It's going to be a fantastic class. If you love these products, you definitely don't want to miss it. Hey, Connie. Hey, Kathleen. So glad you guys are here. Yay, 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 yay. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. So at the end of the video, I will go back, and in the description, I don't know if you guys knew this, on YouTube, you can do like see more, show more. I think it's show more, and expand it. And there's all kinds of information that you may not have realized is in there. So I add in all the links to the product. So you have everything you need. You just click, add them to your cart. You can shop for whatever you need. But I also add in all the cut dimensions. So you can use items that you have at home, or you may already have these great products and want to be able to use them. So, but you'll have everything you need to recreate what I'm doing. So this is a 4¼ by 11 piece of soft sea foam. Now, soft sea foam is not one of the colors listed as a coordinating color for this paper pack, but I thought it went really nicely and kind of brightened it up. So I could have easily taken the pool party that's in the background here, or soft succulent, and pulled that out, but I wanted a little bit of brightness. So I pulled in soft sea foam, and I think it looks pretty darn good. Okay, now I've got a piece of the designer series paper. Love all that texture. Isn't it gorgeous? Oh, love it, love it, love it. And then of course you've got the metallics on the backside too. I didn't use the metallics on this one. I know, crazy, right? I'm just going to use my Stamp and Seal and adhere this down. I believe this is 4¼ by 2½. And we're going to put this right in the center. Now, this would be really nice if you added texture to it as well with the Timber 3D embossing folder. I did not do that. I'm keeping this one super, super simple today. So I did not do that. But wouldn't that be nice to have just a little bit more texture with that? I think it would be awesome. You know what I forgot to do is stamp some of my leaves in the background. So we can still do that. No problem. I'm going to take soft sea foam and I'm going to stamp soft sea foam right on top of the card base here. This is just going to add a little peeking of leaves coming out behind that vellum. And I think it just adds a really nice touch. You could emboss the card base if we wanted to, but I think this just adds a really, really nice touch. And you know what, while we've got this going on, let's repeat this on the inside as well. I love to bring the design to the inside. I don't know if you guys do that, but I think it's a really nice touch. Just to bring that inside a little bit. All righty, I'm going to go all the way down to that edge. Sweet. All right, perfect. I'll slide this aside. All right, next, let's go ahead and adhere our designer paper to our vellum. So this is a 3x4 piece of the designer paper. And again, you know, it's got the metallic on the back, but I really wanted to pull out these fun colors of this leafy print here. And then I wanted to put it on vellum because I think there's so much going on with these prints, which I personally love, but the vellum just adds a nice soft touch. So you could either put the paper on top of the vellum like I did, or you could put the vellum over top of that and soften it that way as well. Really, it's up to you. Either way would be fantastic, I think. All right, next, let's work on our little sentiment here because I actually have some of this twine going to the back and I want to kind of build my little collage of leaves. So I've actually already, see if I can grab this, die cut some leaves. So I've used the chic dies. Let me find where I hid those. Yes, here they are. So we've got all kinds of great elements in here, but I pulled out this leaf and this leaf here. So these two are the ones I used to die cut. And so I've got two of them in soft suede. So I did a large one and a small one. Let me make sure I'm in camera here so you guys can see me. Slide this up a little bit. So I've got the larger and the small, and then out of the designer paper, I also did a larger and small out of this one print that's got some of that mango melody pulled in there. And then another print that is more evening evergreen. And I chose the ones that have the little gold fleck in it, just to add a little interest. So I've got 5 leaves and I tried Melissa Kerman's trick. So Melissa Kerman, well, I will tell you, the entire Maker's Mojo team, with the exception of myself, seems to love liquid glue. You guys know how I am about liquid glue. So Melissa cuts out all these elements and puts little dots of liquid glue on the back and lets them dry. So this is tacky. So she uses this to adhere this down. So let's see if my card stays together while we go ahead and build this out. So I'm going to take this larger one here and this little Wendy wrong piece. Let's work on the right piece here. So I'm going to take this little mango leaf here, kind of lay that down. I'm going to take one of my soft suede leaves, and this can hang off the edge, right? Because I've got some extra room. And I'm just going to give this a little push and it should adhere down in place. So all I did was add dots of liquid glue. And I did this a little earlier. And let them dry. And they dry sticky, a little tacky there. So this is, my friend Melissa Kerman does this all the time. And so I thought, you know what, I'm just going to give it a try and see if I like it. It's kind of nice. You just have to have the patience to let this glue dry on here. And I will tell you, I lost 2 leaves in the process of earlier today and being ready to do the live with you. So it might be stuck to my shoe, my shirt. I have no idea. Could not find it anywhere. Crazy, right? I'm sure I'll find it in some strange, odd place. All right, my sentiment. So I die cut one of these labels from the Waves dies. I love these. I love to be able to string things through those ends. And I thought this was perfect for what I was trying to do with this project today. So I've already die cut that one. Let's pull our foam pad back in. There it is. And we will go ahead and stamp our sentiment. We'll go ahead and keep building this. So I'm going to stamp my sentiment in Evening Evergreen ink. So I love this paper, first of all. I think you heard me say that. And I love all the die cut elements. They're so much fun. So you can make cards for any season. And this layout, I think, is a fantastic one. You could use with any of the papers, any of the sentiments, and just change out your die cut elements. You know, we've got flowers, we've got shells, we've got leaves, there's snowflakes. So lots of fun things that you could create with this. All right. So I'm going to want this label to set right on top of there. So let's go ahead and place that down. I'm going to pop that up with a couple of dimensionals. Just kind of get that secured in place for me here. That way it's not going to slide on me. And I'm kind of placing it so that it overlaps this layer just a bit. I could go a little further, but I think I'm going to stop there. And let's pull in our linen thread. So I'm going to take, let's see, I want to loop this in and wrap this to the back. So this is probably about 5-ish inches times 2. So I'm going to do about 10 inches. I'll go ahead and cut it in half so you can see what I'm doing here. So I've got 2 pieces here. I'm going to string both of these through the loop of that label. Okay. Because I want it kind of meaty, I guess you could say, a little thicker. So let's go ahead and add some adhesive to the back. And we'll just pull these linen threads over and put those down in place. Now I'm going to flip this over and I may mess with it a little bit, kind of see what I got going on. Oh no, I'm pretty happy with that. I think that looks good. So it's a little chunkier with two layers since I've got a nice big label. Bring that silicone craft sheet back in just to have something to stick it to, since I've got adhesive all over the back. Now on the other end, I could have wrapped it all the way, like gone all the way around and wrapped it a couple of times, but I'm going to save a little bit of my linen thread. And let's pull off another about 20 inches or so. I'm going to cut it in half. Well, maybe. There we go. Great, great, great. And we are going to loop into this end of this label. And then I can tie this into a nice double bow. Well, a bow. And it's got 2 strings, so that's why I'm calling it a double bow. Okay, there we go. Make our loop. Make our second set of loops. And maybe I can grab it and pull it through. Arthritis is driving me a little crazy today. There we go. I got it. Yay. Oh, so cute. I love it. Are you guys liking it? Lots of fun. So you can kind of mess with this and get this to kind of go the angle that you want it to go. Get your bows as big as you want your bows to be. I think that this linen thread is super forgiving. I love the curliness of it. Fun, fun. I like it. I hope you guys like it. All right, let's go ahead. That's all secured. So let's go ahead and put some dimensionals on the back and pop this up. Now I want to make sure I put my dimensionals inside of where that designer paper is so it doesn't show through to the front of the project. right? Because your adhesive is going to show through that vellum. Perfect. So I can get these off. There we go. And then this is just going to fit nicely on the front of that card. So easy, right? I love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right, let's add some bling-a-bling. So I'm going to pull in the 2021-2023 in color opal rounds. And you can really use any of the colors. On this card, I used the soft succulent. You could pull in any one of these. I think on this one, I'm going to pull in this papaya. Maybe kind of pull in a little bit of that yellowish color here. And let's see which one we like better. I don't know if that really matters, but they're both really pretty. Nice. Yeah, I think they both are really pretty. That one's a little more subtle. But I bet that dark green would look really nice as well. The evergreen. Like it. I like it. I like it. All right, let's finish off the inside of our project. I like to coordinate and have everything match on the inside. So I've got a piece of basic white, same size as my designer paper, and another piece of vellum. So we'll just go ahead and adhere those together. Cute. Oh, good. You guys are liking it? It's fun. It's such a fun one and fast and easy. All right. So we've already got our stamping on the inside, and then we're going to just add this little vellum layer. Isn't that nice? How it just finishes the inside. So pretty. Nice. So fun. So can't you picture this in one of the other prints with the flowers or the seashells? I think we could do a lot of different things with this one. Yes, loving it. Good, 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 good. Well, I hope that you guys will join me for our textured sheet card class to go again. I will put a link to the registration in the video information. You can also find it on my website under events. And I hope that you guys will join us. It's going to be a good one, and I don't want you to miss it. All right. Thanks so much for joining me today. If you're enjoying the videos, be sure to share them with your crafty friends. And if you're not already a subscriber to my channel, I very much would appreciate you do that as well. And I will catch you guys again next